Matt, Saudi Arabia says it wants to send a message out from the kingdom. So what can we expect from this emergency summit?
Well, Tokes, these sorts of summits typically produce kind of carefully worded pro forma statements. And so people aren't really looking for what this is going to produce. These three summits are steeped in symbolism. Remember, as you mentioned, it's three different concurrent summits, all of them being held in Mecca. One for the entire Arab world, one for the Gulf Cooperation Council, so the Gulf states, the other for the Islamic world. So having those all three at the same time in this holy city shows that the Saudis want to present a united front to the Iranians. And holding it in Mecca shows that it's trying to bolster the legitimacy of the King of Saudi Arabia, to show that he has this support in such an important city that spans so many cultures throughout the globe. But it also is important for who is invited. The Qatari Prime Minister will actually be attending. Now, that's a big deal because Saudi Arabia has led a blockade, along with other Gulf states, of Qatar. And this just goes to show that as things heat up on the front with Iran, there actually might be simmering down in other places. Tokes?
Man, of course, we've had this war of words which has been going on for some time now between Washington and Tehran. And also in the last few weeks, we've seen the US announcing that it's sending 900 troops, of course, to the region. Action which Iran says it's going to respond to. Are you getting the feeling there that, the countries are readying for war?
Well, certainly here, there's these three conferences, as we mentioned. That doesn't sound so warlike. A lot of attention here is looking at the palace intrigue within the White House. We have to remember, John Bolton, he's the national security advisor to this administration. He was just in Abu Dhabi, where he actually blamed 4 tankers that had been bombed and no injuries back a couple of weeks ago off the coast of the UAE. He blamed that on Iran and some of their proxy groups throughout the region. Now, that sounds like warlike talk, but we have to remember that the president has repeatedly diminished, even mocked Bolton. So it's not quite clear whether he holds that kind of sway in this administration. Tokes?
Matt Bradley there with the latest from that emergency summit in Saudi Arabia. Thank you.